Good morning, class. It's me, Margaret. You can also call me Dr. France. She, her pronouns. Hope y'all are staying cozy and healthy. I just wanted to give you 2 hot tips. Hot tip number 1. The reading and writing that you're doing right now is going to lead toward your first paper assignment. One of the things that I find extremely helpful when I know that I have a piece of writing coming up is to make sure that I know what that piece of writing is supposed to look like. So if you go into the files section of our Canvas course, you will find one or many sample papers for paper 1. If you look and read the sample, you will have a sense of what a good version of that assignment would look like and how it works with the material that you've been working on so far. So as you're taking in that material and absorbing it, thinking about it, you know what the result is that you want. It's sort of like, I don't know if y'all watch the Great British Baking Show. I find it very soothing because they're all such good friends. I just at the end of every season, I just bawl a final episode, just crying, ugly cry face, and it's because they're all such good friends and they want each other to succeed. And I feel like in my course, what I want is for you to know that everybody wants you to succeed. That's right. You can all succeed. I see it. I see it in you. I see it in you. See it in you. And one way to succeed is to know what your final project is supposed to, your product is supposed to look like, what that paper that you're going to do after this series of readings is going to look like. Go to the file section, read the sample papers. It's going to give you a sense of what MLA in action looks like. It's going to give you a sense of how the readings can come together. Of course, your paper is going to be your own thing, but if you know what something like that looks like, well, it'll be better. And to get back to the Great British Baking Show, I'm not going to start crying. It does make me emotional. They always have a challenge called the technical challenge. And on the technical challenge, they're just given a recipe. They have no idea what the product is supposed to look like unless they're familiar with it from something else. And I don't want to do that. I have no technical challenge. I always want you to know what that product is supposed to look like. So that is why I provide sample papers. Go to the file section. Sample paper 1. Check it out. Hot tip. Hot tip number 2. Some people will not let you look at the discussion until you've submitted your own discussion. I don't set up my Canvas that way because I want you to be in contact with your fellow students, in dialogue with your fellow students, and again, get a sense of what other people are thinking, what other people are doing. The way that the discussion is going to be most successful and the way you're going to break out from getting like a 9 to getting a 10, 10! Smoking! You want to go beyond summarizing the material. I assume that you're going to do the reading. I assume that you're going to understand the reading. I want you in your discussion post, think about why the reading works the way it does, what questions you have about it. Maybe bring in, if you're posting and you've looked at other people's posts, maybe bring in things that other people are saying. Say, yeah, I agree with this person. You know what? I do not agree with this other person. I have the same question as this person. I think I can answer the question of this person. The discussions are going to become more and more about connecting with each other and also connecting with your response, your analysis, your critique of the reading, not just saying, hey, I did the reading because this happens, this happens, this happens. Okay? So 2 hot tips. Hot tip number 1, go to the file section, check out those sample papers. Hot tip number 2, in the discussion, think about what other people are doing, think about your response to the reading, think about your ideas about how the reading works. Think about the connections that you make to the reading that maybe nobody else can make. Don't just do a summary, okay? We want to get past that. All right, I hope that y'all, again, are warm and cozy and safe as I am in my home. And I want you to have a wonderful, wonderful weekend.